Can Nigeria be said to be lacking in heroes or leaders?
Yeah, I'm going to take my cue strongly from what Chimamanda said yesterday. I did listen to her, and I agree in totality that Nigeria actually lacks heroes. Let's make a quick distinction first. We have people who are occupying positions, but occupying positions does not necessarily translate to proven leadership. Let me come to that. We have people who are occupying various positions from local government all the way to the presidency. But that doesn't translate that we have leaders. Now, anyone can occupy a position as long as it is vacant. But it is not the position that makes the leader. It is the leader that makes the position. So you can have a lot of people who are carrying titles, because with every position comes some level of titles. And as long as people begin to see titles as an end in itself, rather than a responsibility to the people, we're not going to have leaders. The third clarity that we need to make upfront too is we have a lot of people who all that matters to them are the titles they carry, not the benefits they bring to the people. One thing that will make Nigerian leadership weird in itself is we have our sense of patriarchalism. That is, the older is always wiser than the younger. If you go for a village meeting, once the elder person speaks, it's usually not considered that the younger person has any common sense. I know how long it is here that before we could get the issue of is it younger, not too young to run or so. I think that's what it is.
Yes.
Which I also consider not an intelligent bill, because while they were struggling for not too young to run, quite a number of people called me up and say, "Well, what do you think about this bill?" And I said, "Well, Pascal, that bill is nonsense. You shouldn't be talking of not too young to run. You can run and not get into position of leadership. Nobody's going to stop you from running. But running does not guarantee that you're going to provide leadership. So what we should be pursuing rather is not too young to lead." That means then we're going to be putting a lot of emphasis on people developing leadership competences.
What then qualifies a person as a leader?
What qualifies the person, first of all, to be a leader his own capacity or her capacity to provide leadership for himself. We discussed extensively one time on self-leadership. No one is qualified to lead another person when he has not led himself. Because the concept of self-leadership seems to be far disappearing. And what you hear people say most time is that we're almost like helpless. We're like at the mercy of those who are occupying positions. Now, that's not the way it works I don't want to say in times where people understand what leadership is. No one can be a leader without the competencies required to lead. The unfortunate thing that we always hinge on in Nigeria, and you listen to that very carefully, especially in the political circle, we list the positions the person has occupied. We don't talk about the impact of what the person has done in any of those positions. Oh, the person has been local government chairman before. Now he went to the House of Assembly. From there, he went to the, he went to the House of Representatives. Then he became a senator. And then on and on. We list positions. We don't list achievements. And we don't focus on competencies. We simply focus on titles. And say someone can have 25 years experience doing nothing but stupid things. If someone is just opening a door and is closing a door just for 25 years, you don't consider that person as having, any worthwhile experience that anybody, would be willing to pay for. I think those are part of the fundamental problems with the hero. And, she was taught best practices. Because in terms of mediocrity, we have more than enough heroes that young people can emulate if mediocrity is going to be our lifestyle.